How's it going, guys? My name is DJP and welcome back to another NBA 2K23 MyNBA Rebuilding Challenge. So, we've got another 80-0 challenge. The 10 best centers of all time according to 2K ratings of the all-time teams. So, also no duplicates. Same rules applied for the other videos that we've done with this. Injuries, of course, will be off. And, yeah, we're going to show you guys the team. Before we do, though, leave a like on the video if you're enjoying the content. And subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Comment down below for videos. Got our socials, playlists, second channel, main channel, all down below in that description if you like other content from TJP or just want to check out more content from me. So yeah, with that being said, let's get on the gameplay. So here is the roster of centers. So we have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, we got Wilt, Hakeem, we got Shaq, Russell, we got Moses Malone. Moses Malone could have been on here twice, I believe. A few guys could have been on here twice. Yeah, David Robinson, Bill Walton, Patrick Ewing, and then Dave Cowens. So, yeah, we ended up having 10. There were some 94s that missed out, but, you know, these are the best 10 according to 2K in terms of ratings. So, they're in the game. We'll take it. So, system proficiency and coaching, we're going to change that up. And, yeah, because Corey Joseph, you cannot be playing the point guard. Not with the center team. It's going to be interesting, though, to try to get this rotation to actually work. I don't know exactly who I want my point guard to be. So I will have to figure that out. And yeah, give me a moment to figure that out. Alright, so I have my minutes distribution right here. So my starting five is as follows. We got Wilt Chamberlain at the point. Because he did lead the league in assists one time. So Hakeem at the 2, Russell at the 3, Shaq at the 4, Kareem at the 5. They got Moses Malone coming on the bench with David Robinson, Bill Walton, Dave Cowens, and Patrick Ewing. This is a good team, man. This is a lot of size. 2K loves their size. They're big men, so rebounding is key. System proficiency, this should be interesting. Defense is 4.5. We might as well run that. I guess it really doesn't matter too much which one we decide to run. So yeah, we're gonna run defense. That is the active system. It works for me. Grit and grind also works too. So first game of the season, how will the centers do? Top 10 all-time centers. According to 2K, first game is a win, and it was a 55-point win at that. Kareem led the way. Moses Malone didn't miss a shot. Wilt Chamberlain at the point, 22, 11, and 8. That's what I'd like to see. Yeah, everyone shot really efficient. I mean, we even made a three-pointer. Dave Cowens, 1 of 2. Only 2 three-pointers taken. We're going to be winning without a lot of three-pointers taken. That is basically how the center's going to play. I mean, it makes sense. We don't have any centers that can kind of really stretch the floor. So shooting's going to be a problem, especially free throw shooting. And we already get a loss. First loss of the season, so the centers could not go 82-0. As we lost in overtime to the Celtics. Hakeem tried his best out there. I guess he could hit free throws. Wilt, 7-13 from the line. That's a little bit tough. Shaq didn't have the best of games. Need some guys miss some shots. So somehow, some way though, we Hakeem, Dave Cowens, and Patrick Ewing are making three-pointers. So that's pretty cool. I don't know how that's happening, but we'll take it. So yeah, I'm curious to see what position could end up being the best. Right now, it actually is the shooting guards. For those that don't know, definitely go take a look at it if you haven't seen it already. Video is on my channel. But yeah, they're so far right now the best team. I mean, granted, we could put them head-to-head and see if that holds true still. Like, if you put they're the two best teams. I'd have to double-check and look. I think the center team will end up also being here. But yeah, the shooting guard team was extremely incredible. So I gotta give them credit where credit's due. But let's see how the centers do. If that'll be their only loss, or will they capture another loss this season? So far, halfway through the season, 40-1, only 1 loss. Continuing to rack up wins in the win column. So that's pretty cool to see from them. And yeah, we'll see how they end up turning out. Can they hit 50 wins right here after this week? They certainly can. So right now they're 50-1. And yeah, now 51-1 and continuing to climb. At All-Star break, or coming close to it at the trade deadline, 56-1. And yeah, they're looking really good, the centers. So I'm excited to try out and see if, you know, what will hold true who is the, you know, best position of all time, like which one will come out on top. So this should be fairly interesting to see. So it looks like the centers, maybe that only loss in overtime is going to be their only loss of the season, which would be kind of crazy if it was. I should have probably looked at more stats, because that would give me a better indication rather than just like looking at the raw record. But yep, 81-1. The only loss was a 3-point loss in overtime. That sucks. So they couldn't go 82-0. They were very close though. Here are your awards. Oh, look at that. Walker Kessler got Rookie of the Year. That's cool to see. Dwayne Casey obviously going to win the Coach of the Year. Do we have any Pistons? We do not. No Pistons. Interesting. Defensive team? No Pistons. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. So, not a single Piston making any All-NBA teams or All-Defensive teams. Extremely weird. But let's take a look at the stats. So, Wilt averaged 22 to lead the team. We had 6 guys in double figures on the season, so that's pretty cool to see. Here are our leading rebounder. We got Hakeem, then Bill Russell, then Will Chamberlain. So obviously, center's going to be rebounding the ball really well. In terms of assists, Bill Walton actually led the team off the bench with 6 assists. That's pretty impressive. Steals per game, we got 4 guys at least a steal. Block shots, 4 guys at least a block shot a game. 3 guys a block and a half plus. Most of his score is going to be Bill Russell, which makes sense. Very efficient scoring from us. 3-point shooting, not many threes taken, but when we did take them, I guess Patrick Ewing was the one to make them, but he probably didn't take that many. Yeah, not very good at 3-point shooting. Our free throw shooting is okay for some guys, but then other guys, it's kind of bad, like Bill Russell, Shaq. Although I thought this would be a lot worse, so the fact that it's not is kind of cool. So we're going to see what the play in and see what we have. So we have the Atlanta Hawks. We should be able to beat them. I mean, this team is stacked to the brim with talent. I don't see how the Hawks get a game on us, but you never know. It's 2K, by the way, and yeah, no, we swept them. Okay. 5th seeded Bucks. I mean, obviously they got Giannis Antetokounmpo, the guy, the man, the myth, the legend. They also signed Miles Bridges. That's interesting. Okay. Will they beat us? Probably not, as we end up sweeping them. And we're in the Eastern Conference Finals to take on the 7th seeded Philadelphia 76ers. They're usually a tough team. Usually, though, they're one of the top teams. So I'm not sure how they ended up at a play-in. And yeah, we ended up sweeping them. We got the Nuggets in the finals. Jokic and, yeah, Hakeem Olajuwon takes home the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. So Jokic and the Nuggets in the finals. Here's their team. They got Joe Ingles on the squad. Don't know how that happened. I guess they made a trade. Yep. Okay. Cool. It's an interesting squad. Game 1 is a Piston win. Centers get the win. Game 2, the Centers get the win. Game 3, and it's going to be a sweep. Now, had the Centers not lost that one game in overtime, they would have been 82 now. So I think now I know exactly what I want to do. We got to put together the centers, the best all-time centers, and the best all-time shooting guards together. See if they meet up in the finals and see who wins. My guess is that the centers will win, but you let me know. Best 10 shooting guards, best 10 centers. That's what's going to be. We have to do that. Bill Russell was the Finals MVP, by the way. It is the Bill Russell Final MVP award for a reason. So, good for him. Let's take a look at the playoff stats, see who played well in the finals, or just in the playoffs in general. We had 3 guys average over 20. Almost 4 guys with 20 points a game. You can see the scoring. 8 guys average double figures. Here are your leading rebounders. Wilt there. Bill Walton off the bench. Diamond it up. We got 5 guys at least to steal a game. Hakeem had over 2 blocks. 4 guys at least a block shot in general. And so many efficient scoring players here. 3-point shooting, not much really happening. I mean, we are centers at the end of the day. Surprisingly, though, when we took the limited amount of threes, we did make them. And Dave Cowens hit his free throws. Shaq and Wilt did not, but that's kind of typical of them. So yeah, can they go 82-0? They, at least in this video, they couldn't. But if I were to simulate this if I simulate this 10 times, I would assume that most of the time they will go 82-0. But this time they didn't. They lost an OT by 3 points. So they were really close, but no cigar. Had they not lost that game, they would have been 82-0 and 16-0 in the playoffs. But I will say they are the second best team so far. Got the shooting guards. We got to put them against each other. That'll be coming very soon. But with that being said, let's just go to the full screen and close out the video. All right, well, that's going to be it for this little mini-series, but we do have, of course, again, the shooting guards and the centers that we'll put together at some point in a future video. So if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe, and yeah, be on the lookout for that video. Let me know down in the comments below some more video ideas. Go to socials, playlist, second channel, main channel down in the description, like I mentioned before in the beginning of the video if you like other content from me or want to see more content from me, TJP. With that being said, I'm going to head on out. Take care, everybody. See you soon. Peace.